up, world? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Riding Dirty Show, where we bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life. Hope everyone is having a awesome start to their week. Today is Tuesday, June the 23rd. Let's get it cracking, you know, like we do every day, this time at 5 p.m. All right, first thing I always got to do is say one time for the good people over at WRFG 89.3 FM Atlanta. One time for the good people over at WRFG 89.3 FM Atlanta. All right, for being our FM radio home for the past 15 plus years. We've been bringing you nothing but the Riding Dirty Show in conjunction with 89.3 FM. And I gotta say salutes and hats off to them for putting up with my bullish for 15 years. I'm not the easiest guy to deal with, but definitely thank you guys for providing us the platform. Also, gotta say one time for the good people over at live365.com. For all those who don't know, live365.com is the internet's oldest radio streaming hub. That's right, internet's oldest radio streaming hub. Now, the really cool part about Live365 is some of your favorite radio stations broadcast live through them via the internet. All right, now I'm proud to announce that we've partnered up with Live365.com. That's right, we've partnered up with Live365.com, and they have given us the opportunity to launch our very own internet radio station. So welcome to the world, Ride 95. That's right, we have launched our own radio station, Ride 95. Now you might say, Vic, how do I get my hands on, or how do I get my ears on Ride 95? It's very, very easy. All you got to do is, with your mobile device, download the Live365 app. Once you download the app, go to the search engine, type in the word RIDE 95. That's Ride 95. Lock us in, where you can hear music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, playing nothing but the best in what's next in hip-hop and R&B. All right? Definitely one time and salute to Live365. Also got to say salute to all the major streaming sites, Blog Talk, iTunes, Spotify, Audio Mac, who carry the Riding Dirty Show. Definitely salute to all you guys for providing the platform. All right. As I aforementioned, today is Tuesday, June the 23rd. We don't have a lot of birthdays, but I do have two that I got to recognize. First and foremost, I got to say happy birthday to one of the founding hosts of the show American Idol. Happy birthday to Mr. Randy Jackson, music exec and producer. Randy Jackson turned 64 years old today. Happy birthday to you, sir. I know you're spending all that American Idol money. And I also got to say happy birthday to the second lieutenant of Rockefeller. Happy birthday to Memphis Bleak. All right, Memphis Bleak, Marcy's own, turns 42 years old today. So happy birthday, Memphis Bleak. I heard Memphis Bleak now is very high ranking up in Duce headquarters. So happy birthday to Memphis Bleak. All right, those are the only two birthdays I have for today, June 23rd. But mentioning June 23rd, I want to let everybody know that today, if you don't know, today is National. Let me see what we got. Today is National Pink Day. All right, today is National Pink Day. Each year on June 23rd, National Pink Day colors the world in vibrant shades of pink and explores everything it represents. All right? According to surveys in both the United States and Europe, with results indicating that the color pink combined with white or pale blue is commonly associated with femininity, sensitivity, tenderness, childhood, and romantic. Pink, when combined with violet or black, is associated with eroticism and seduction. Okay? All right. Dating back to the 14th century, to pink means to decorate or perforate a punctured pattern. All right? Now, the way you observe National Pink Day is this. How to observe National Pink Day? Number one, whether you wear it, eat it, or make a donation, you'll be celebrating the day. But don't stop there. Here are a few fun ideas to celebrate Pink Day. Plant or give someone pink flowers. Use pink in a sentence. Temporarily dye your hair pink. Color or paint something pink, or paint your nails pink. Somehow, some way, make sure you celebrate. All right? And if you choose to celebrate on social media, please hashtag National Pink Day. All right? In case you didn't know, National Pink Day, definitely celebrate it. It's not just for the ladies, all right? Okay, all right, now, I told you guys a few days ago, Louisiana rapper Hurricane Chris had been actually jailed for murder. Well, it seems like his bond has been set at $500,000 for the murder. All right, y'all might know him from the song "Hey Baby, Hey Baby," and Halle Berry, Halle Berry. Well, seems like he's possibly caught a murder charge. He's facing sentencing, but he does have a $500,000 bond. If anyone, a $500,000 bond, if anyone wants to help him out. There you go, $500,000. Get it up, get it up. All right, congratulations to Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine. Their new record together, Trolls, has debuted #1 on the charts, on the single charts. So congratulations to Tekashi 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj, brand new #1 record, Trolls. All right, if you hadn't heard it and you still listen to Tekashi music, check it out. I also gotta say one time for the Lil Baby, he just had his highest charting single, The Big Picture. He's definitely doing his thing. I think it hit like #3 or 4. But one time for Lil Baby. Alright? Alright, and gotta say congratulations to director, former rapper Mr. Boots Riley. A lot of y'all might remember him. He was in a group called The Coop back in the day. Well, he has some. He's started directing. Last year he had a couple movies hit the big screen. Well, it seems like he's about to take over the small screen because he has a new project in the works for television called I'm a Virgo, starring Jarrell Jerome. So one time for Boots Riley for definitely doing his thing. All right. Now I mentioned Lil Baby. Well, it seems like Lil Baby is very upset with Walmart because Walmart is selling a knockoff pendant of Lil Baby's, that 4PF chain that Lil Baby sports. Well, Walmart has one on their website and it's selling for $25 to $75. So Lil Baby appears to be pretty pissed off about Walmart having that Fugazi jewelry on their website, mimicking his logo. Now, how in the hell that transpired, I do not know. I do not know if that's any form of copyright infringement or what, but Lil Baby's pissed off at Walmart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just gave y'all hip-hop news. I'll let you know who's celebrating birthdays today. I'll let you know it's safe to rock your pink today. I also let you know how to check out our brand new radio station, Ride 95 via Live 365. Now it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing most, and that's bringing you the people on the street. The people that are molding and shaping our community and our culture via music, arts, entertainment, activism, entrepreneurship, philanthropism. However they're doing it, the Ride and Dirty Show is the platform for them. And today is no different than any other day. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Ride and Dirty Show. Singer, songwriter, Kenny D. What's going on, my G?
What's up, man? What's going on? I see you doing your thing over there.
Man, I'm trying, man. We got some crazy weather here in the ATL. The sun is out, but it's raining. But hey, man, other than that, I'm just living, trying to stay corona-free, trying to dodge the police.
Okay. That's what's up. I'm always, down for that. And, with good weather and, everybody, going through the coronavirus, and I think we're starting to get back on track, though, so at least that's good.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. So, look, let's get into the life of Mr. Kenny D, singer-songwriter Kenny D. The first thing I want you to let the people know is let the people know where Kenny D is from.
Oh, man, I guess I got to say, I am born in Queens, New York, grew up in Brooklyn a little bit with my family, and my family's from Liberia. So I would say, even though I'm in the DMV, I'm from here technically. I was by way of New York, I guess I got to say, by way of Liberia. So I don't know how y'all want to take that, but that's kind of where I'm from. So I guess I say D.C., the DMV, definitely.
All right, where do you reside now? How about that? Where are you residing currently?
I'm in the DMV now. I'm in the D.C. area, Maryland area. I'm in that area now.
All right. So at what point or what age did you realize that you had a talent and wanted to get into the entertainment business?
Oh man, ever since I was young, like I was 7 years old, I would always be singing songs and did that, entertaining my moms and everybody, and then as I got older a little bit, I was in a group. So when I was in a group, I realized at the time I didn't have I was a little scared back then, but my voice, it started to pick up, but I was a songwriter. I was always a songwriter, and then eventually my voice kind of came with it as I gained confidence.
All right.
So that's how it happened.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, being a songwriter, when did you realize that, it was just deeper for you than just putting words on a piece of paper that might have not made a lot of sense? When did you realize that you had like a real live craft?
I think one day I had written a song, and I pitched it to my father, and he loved music. He loved the Locks, Jadakiss and all that. So I pitched him the song, and so he calls his brother and put his brother on the phone, my Uncle Frank. So he puts my Uncle Frank on the phone, and I pitched him the song that I had just written. And my Uncle Frank was like, nephew, and I don't talk to him every day, but I talk to him, maybe once or twice a month, but not every day. And he was like, you got a gift there with that songwriting. And the moment he said that, kind of like an alarm went off in my head. But I could always sing. And then the songwriting was like, it just came easy to me without me even trying hard like that. That's how it was.
All right,
that's how I knew I had like a gift for it.
What did that feeling feel like, knowing that number one, you had impressed your father, but not only your father but your uncle? Like, what did that feeling feel like?
Oh man, it was like no other. It was surreal, man. I was really on cloud nine because that's the first time he talked to me like that. I never heard those words from him until sometimes people don't know what you can do until they actually see certain things. Even with the music, when I was doing the music, my father never really like paid attention to me until later on when he could see. I guess he started seeing that I was kind of nice with it. He started seeing it. As time goes on.
No doubt. Now I have to say this: growing up, having that Brooklyn background, Brooklyn is known for its hip hop. What made you lean towards singing as opposed to hip hop?
Because I'm not really like the rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really like I ain't no thug or nothing like that. But I've always been like not a nice guy, but in between the nice guy I'm kind of like on the borderline. But I've never really been like a rapper, and so I didn't know how to go with that. But I always knew, like, I love singing. So that's how I knew it was going to be that. It was definitely going to be the singing. So, I guess the songwriting caught up, but I knew it wasn't going to be rap because I just wasn't that. You know what I mean? So even when I did do rap, freestyling and stuff like that, it would be for play. It would never be because, I actually thought I was good at it.
No doubt. Now, growing up in your area and then also, being in the DMV right now, what are the opportunities like for an independent singer-songwriter? Because I know a lot of places, tend to complain about there not a lot of opportunities for independent artists. Like, what do you feel like the opportunities are, especially for a singer-songwriter? Because even rappers tend to have more opportunities than R&B artists.
Yeah, honestly, man, I think it's really about your hustle. Are you willing to go out there and get it? I always tell people, any of us can go, apply for a job today or tomorrow, but to go out there and hustle to go get what you want, it's a little bit different. So, because you got to go talk to people, so I might have to go to a couple of clubs and go to a couple of lounges, be like, hey, y'all got a spot open for me? I sing, I'm trying to open up for this person. Or I might have to go to the Howard Theater and get a business card for the lady that's in charge of the events and stuff like that. So I think there's a lot of opportunity out there. Yes, rappers are more highlighted, but I think there's a lot of opportunity. It's all about your hustle. And I think that's why I love, the music, because it's a hustle. So it's kind of like, I love that. I love that.
All right. Now, Kenny D, what does the D stand for?
D is Dean. Dean is my last name, D-E-A-N. So my real name is Kenneth. So, Kenny, people call me Kenny, and then Kenny D.
Okay, all right.
That's how I got my name.
All right. Now, let's describe your music for the people a little bit. When people get familiar with the music and the sound of Kenny D, what can they expect?
Mm-hmm. They can expect my own sound. You know, I'm not one of them artists that likes to, you know, ride the wave or, you know, do what this person doing because it's hot. I'm not one of those. Like, I like to kind of have my own sound and kind of stand out that way. So when I do that, you know, they could say, "Yo, damn, who's that?" Because it's not sounding what's already out there, or, you know what I mean? Even though, hey, those guys are talented too, but I'm a type of person where I kind of like to stand out.
All right.
I'll say it's different. My music is different. Yeah, it's different. It comes from the soul. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about subject matter when you write. When that pen hits that paper, like, what are your favorite subject matters to touch on?
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll talk about probably anything. I really like to talk about, like, what's going on. Like, if somebody is like, maybe, you know, they can't pay their rent next month, I might write a song about that. Or whatever's hot, you know, maybe the chicks are they wearing tight jeans, or, you know, like my song Red Bottoms, they wearing red bottoms. So I like to talk about what everybody, try to make it realistic, but also through my eyes, so what I'm seeing.
All right. Now,
the song, right? Yep.
What do you prefer, the studio or the stage?
Honestly, for me, I think it'll probably be the stage, because I feed off of the audience. I love the audience being in front of the crowd. I like both, but I like the stage more. Because with the studio, you just in there and you kind of got you in your zone, you know, you're doing your thing. But with the stage, it's kind of like you're affecting a whole lot of people. It's a lot of pressure on you. So I like the camera, so it would definitely be the stage.
All right. Now, how do the ladies take to Kenny D?
I've had ladies tell me I'm funny. I'm outgoing. I like talking to people. So that's probably, I think they take to me pretty well. Not everybody knows, you know, I guess the music side of me. I don't let everybody know. I guess they're going to know now. But, yeah, I think they say I'm a nice guy. You know, they say I'm a nice guy. That's what they would say. I'm a nice guy.
Hold on, you say everyone don't know about the music side, so you mean to tell me that there are people around Kenny D who don't know Kenny D as an artist?
Yeah, they may know I do it, but they may not know, like, my skill level, my skill set. Because I may not tell them every time unless you really know me. You know what I mean? Then you'll know. But I guess now I'm kind of coming out of my shell now, so a lot of people now, I'm kind of like broadcasting it everywhere now. I want everybody to know now. But everybody don't know, but people do know.
All right, now, a lot of artists are not known for their political stances or expressing how they feel about what's going on in society. How does Kenny D feel about what's going on right now with the, you know, police brutality, Black Lives Matters movement, election coming up? Like, what is your stance on everything that's going on so far in 2020? Because no one's seen all this shit coming.
Yeah, I would have to say, man, I would like to see them hold the cops, you know, accountable. And I'm not saying there's no, you know, because there are good cops out there, but we're talking about the crooked ones. You know, those are the ones who, you know, we definitely want to be held accountable, because, you know, you don't want people, you know, dying, you know, just senseless dying, like they're just dying for nothing, you know, on somebody stop at the stop sign, or they overrun the stop sign and this person is dying. You know, that's crazy. You know, no one should ever, you know, have to go through that. And I don't care what color you are. And I've seen some videos too where they've killed like white people, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. So I think something definitely needs to be done, just with the, you know, police as a whole, just holding them accountable, because everywhere gets held accountable except for the police, it seems. But I think this feels different this year. I think we're finally going to see a time now where they're going to be getting held accountable finally. And I know it took a while for us to get to that point, but I think we're here now.
All right. And what's your stance on voting?
I think with voting, this depends on who you believe in and what they're doing for our community, really, because a lot of people have gotten in office and they say they'll do this and do that, but then they never really get anything done for our community, I feel. So whoever can do that, I think I'm all for that. So I think that's my only stance on that, because you never know with politics and stuff like that. You don't know who's telling the truth about what they can do. And then sometimes when these presidents are in office, they can't make certain moves that you might think they can make, because it's the people that you don't see that might be controlling them. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Or kind of like telling them what to do. They don't have the full power like you might think they do. Then I think that's why, for me, it's kind of like, okay, can you help our people? If you can help our people, I'm on board. But I need to see that, too. So I need to be able to see it. That's all.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about your single, Red Bottoms. First of all, what was the subject? I mean, I guess it's self-explanatory, but what was the subject matter when you wrote it, and who produced it?
Producer out of Cali named Low Key produced it. He produced for a lot of people, Game, Ray J. He's worked with a lot of people in the industry, so he produced it. The subject matter is pretty much a girl. She look good and she fly. She got the red bottoms on. She got a bad body. She just bad. You know what I mean? That's really the concept I was going for. You know what I mean? So give me the girl with the red bottoms on. I want her. You know what I'm saying? That's my concept, really. It's just to make it dope for everybody.
All right, let's talk about
to rock to.
3 weeks ago, you dropped a video on the song on YouTube. Talk a little bit about the filming of the video and the concept of the video, and what was it like shooting the video?
Oh man, it was good. We had a lot of people there. Lala was the main girl, and Mike D'Angelo, also Aladdin, 93.9. It was good. It was a good scene, club scene. We really was able to really put it together. It took a while, though. It took about 4 or 5 hours because we had to get everything straight, the lighting and all of that. Eventually, we got it done. But we put a lot of things in place with the video. We definitely put a lot of things in place. So, and actually, we dropped that video on the 20th. So this past Saturday, we dropped that video.
Okay, all right. And at this point, what has been the response from the people, the video and the song?
Right now, so far, they like it. They like it. From what I've heard, I guess some people was surprised that it came out the way it did in terms of the quality. But I don't really like to put my name behind anything unless it is quality. And so, yeah, it's been positive responses so far. We're just, kind of waiting to really, really, really give it a push. We'll see what it really does. And I think this one, we'll see what the fans say.
All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about, we live in the World Wide Web. We live where social media is king. The internet is undefeated. How has the World Wide Web affected your career and how you market your music to the masses?
I think it's different, and it's a strategic thing. So for me, I've had to have people assist in some of the areas with that, because I'm not tight in that area. I'll be honest, but I think it's affected things in a good way and in a bad way. In a bad way, in the sense that you got to really know what you're doing strategically to get things out there, and then two, in a good way. But once you put it out there, if your product is good, it'll definitely catch a wave where everybody will love it. But it got to be good, So that's the thing. So it's actually a blessing.
All right, now,
because that's how many millions of people can see your stuff.
All right, now with that being said, how can the people find Kenny D across the World Wide Web?
Oh, so on Instagram, I'm on I am Kenny D, as well as YouTube is also I am Kenny D, where you'll see the Red Bottoms video. Facebook, I believe, is Kenny D, and then Twitter is also Kenny D1, I believe. So we definitely, working. We're working, and on my website is also IamKennyDmusic.com. That's our handle for that. So that's how everybody can find me.
All right, now because we're Facebook Live right now as we speak, I just had a person actually ask about a feature. How do you go about picking people that you do features with, or have you done any features?
I've done one feature. If you talk about picking a feature for someone to do for me, or me doing it for them. Both.
No, you doing it for them, like them actually doing a song, and maybe you getting on the song with them.
Okay, yeah, they could just reach out to me, send the track, or let me hear the hook, or what have you, or if I need to get on the hook or hear the verse. If it's a dope track, I'll definitely hop on. I'll hop on and do my thing. Yep, I'll hop on and work with them. I just gotta make sure that the song is dope.
All right. Well, do me a favor, sir. Number one, I want to say thank you for coming on the show. I truly, truly appreciate it. In closing, introduce the song to the world.
All right, y'all. World, New York, LA, Atlanta, DC, DMV, everybody stand up. My new song, Red Bottoms. You're going to hear it right here, live on Facebook. Get at 'em, all right?
Appreciate it, my G.
Peace.
90 seconds.
Yeah, Kenny D. Mike, dance it off. Red bottom. Let's get it. Man, she's back to the pond. Has she been so mean? Give me the ticket and I'll pay the fine. Cause I'm looking and I'm watching the thing. And I'm not first. Said I'm not first.
60 seconds.
I know she knows it, and I don't need to tell her 'cause I know she knows it. Oh, baby, the girl with the red bottom home, pretty lipstick, yeah, she's singing my song, yeah. Give me the girl with the red bottom home. I love the way you walk and the way she talks. Plus, she's sitting all pretty. Now watch her shake it. So high, and she's fine, so fine. Send me to jail, and I'll do the time. 'Cause I'm staring, and I'm talking, oh yeah. I watch her do her thing, and I'm not first. 'Cause she's bad, and I know she knows it.
10 seconds.
'Cause I know she knows it, oh man. Give me the girl with the red bottom home, pretty lipstick, and she's singing my song, yeah. Give me the girl with the red bottom home. I love the way you walk and the way she talks. Plus, she's sitting all pretty. Now watch her shake it. Girl with the red bottom home. Yeah, give me your red bone and some red bottom. Heard her, but I won't out in college. She a very freaky girl. Get it from her mama. Working with her mama and it got her and it's honey. Yeah, lip gloss, popping little mama. And she put in work. Rihanna, I just see the freaky white girl like Madonna. Getting money, counting presidents is like Michelle Obama. Yeah, and you want to shop the spree, you can try them all. You can buy them all. Go ahead, buy them all. Running like a queen, cash, me and Kenny D, flexing on them like give me the girl with the red bottom home, pretty lipstick, yeah, she's singing my song, yeah. Give me the girl with the red bottom home. I love the way you walk and the way she talks. Plus, she's sitting all pretty. Now watch her shake it. Girl with the red bottom home. When she's bad and I know she knows it, and I don't need to tell her 'cause I know she knows it. Oh,
One time for my man, representing that DMV, singer-songwriter Kenny D, though this brand new joint, Red Bottoms. Y'all make sure y'all visit him at IamKennyDmusic.com. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ride and Dirty Show. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Y'all stay tuned. At 6 p.m., we got another episode of The Duel. Yeah.
Thank you for using